So today, guys, we're going to talk about the last two vehicles that were leaked that I wanted to talk about in the what you should expect kind of video, right? So we're going to talk about the F-5T Tigris and the KFIR C10 Block 60, two aircraft that got leaked. One of them was leaked even by GAIJIN for the files in the game, and the other one was leaked by the main leakers that we talked about it during the week. So let's talk about these two aircraft that are kind of forgotten a little bit, but are still very interesting. I think I fear a little bit more, I gotta say. But yes, the F-5T Tigris. So what is it? Well, it's an upgrade to the existing F-5Es that we already see in the game. Okay, so in the game it's basically going to be very similar to the FCU that we have already. Remember, this is going to be the SCU, which is the second capability upgrade. We have three upgrades for these aircraft. The first capability upgrade, which is the FCU that we already have as a squadron vehicle, then the SCU, which is the second capability upgrade, that it's the one that GAIJIN leaked that it's coming, and then later we have the TCU, which has the radar and everything, which is the third capability upgrade. That it's much better than these ones, but it's not coming, I don't think. So what is the SCU that we're gonna see? So the first thing that you have to know is that it's very, very similar to the FCU. Okay, the main thing here is the introduction of a helmet and technically better MFDs, but I have a feeling that the MFDs are kind of already there. So I kind of have a feeling that if it is indeed the SCU that we get, which is the one that was leaked, we will probably see just the main difference in the aircraft itself being that it has the helmet mounted display, mounted sight. Okay, it's probably going to be the only change from the FCU. Of course, in real life, the main addition was the Python 4 to this aircraft. Much better missile that is already in the files of the game, but I do believe that it's too advanced for now for the game, so they might delay the introduction of this missile for when everybody has these missiles in one patch, you know. So I really doubt that we will see the SU having those missiles. So in a general sense, I do believe that these aircraft will be added to maybe the Tech Tree or as a premium for the Japanese Tech Tree as a TIE vehicle, and with basically the same armament that you see in the FCU, but with the helmet mounted sight. So the Python 3, AIM-9P4, maybe an AIM-9L or something like that, but probably just the Python 3 and AIM-9P4. Slightly higher BR maybe, but probably the same, with just the helmet with being the Tech Tree vehicle, right? And in the future, maybe then you will see the TCU with the radar and derbies and everything, right? But for now, apparently this is going to be the version. Why? Because GAIJIN actually added the name itself for the aircraft, which was the SCU, right? So I really doubt that we will see the TCU, which is the radar one. Okay, the radar, I mean the radar upgrade that can carry the derby missiles and whatnot, right? So this is going to be the Tigris, probably just a slight upgrade to the F5 FCU that we already have. Okay, and then we talk about the KFIR. The KFIR is one that has a bigger upgrade compared to the aircraft that we have in the game already. This would be the KFIR C10 Block 60. This is mainly used by the Colombians, but I think there are other nations that want to buy this thing, the Argentinians if I'm not mistaken, and it was proposed to the Bulgarians as well. So yeah, but I think the Colombians are the only ones that use these aircraft. Okay, but basically what is it? Well, an upgrade to the original models of the KFIR. It's a kind of a heavy upgrade here, right? The main addition that you will see in the pictures is a proper radar, right? In general, the C10s are you know, already carrying radars, proper radars and stuff, but the Block 60 is the one that will carry an AESA radar, so a very modern radar. This aircraft was already leaked in past leaks, and it wasn't added until now, so I wouldn't doubt that they delayed this aircraft, but honestly, it doesn't have anything that it isn't already in the game. Okay, so it would be a third generation jet, just like a normal KFIR, but with an AESA radar that they are implementing slowly, these types of electronic scanned array radars like in this Su-34, right? and in the Mi-8 and stuff. And yeah, it would be the 2052 ELM, right, radar. So it's a very advanced radar, air-to-air and air-to-ground modes. Has a missile approach warning system as well in the aircraft, a laser warning system, and a very advanced RWR, right? So these are the main changes to the aircraft itself. Of course, for the weapons, because of the radar, it introduces the Derby and the Derby ER even, which is the extended range version, which is much better, but in the game we will probably see just the Derby normally, you know, the normal Derby. And then the Python 3, 4, 5, of course, probably we would see just the Python 3 for now, and in the future the Python 4. And then of course Israeli bombs like the Griffin laser guided bomb and the Spice guided bomb, and of course non-guided bomb as stuff as well, rockets and other bombs and stuff, just like any other KFIR, right? Also has a modernized cockpit and some other minor systems, but yeah, it is a very interesting aircraft. It is the same as the KFIR C10 in many areas, but introduces a major upgrade, which is the AESA radar there on the nose, and then these missile approach warning systems and stuff. And because of all these systems, you can use the Derby, right, which will completely change the aircraft itself, right? I'm not saying that it's gonna be on performance levels the same as a Mirage, like comparing to a Delta Wing, right? But it will be closer to top tier than you might think. The power to weight of this thing is still amazing. It doesn't have a lot of fuel, but it is pretty good on the power to weight. It can turn very well and do dogfights very well, even though it's a third generation jet. And with an AESA radar and derbies, it needs to be a very high BR. So expect this thing, if added, to be kind of a high BR. I don't know how much of a high BR you will be, but it will be high, like at least on the very least 13.0, I would say, right? Maybe even 13.3. So it's very interesting and way more interesting, I would say, than the F5, right? But yeah, guys, basically these are the two last aircraft that I'm gonna do the what you should expect videos for now. Let's see if we get any other leaks and stuff, but I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below what you think about these two aircraft. See ya, subscribe, bye, comment, click the like button, always helps a lot. See ya.